Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Lecture Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a motivational speaker, a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to help change your life and to help change the world. So today in this video, guys, this video is going to be about something that you can do, well, if you are manifesting a pet, whether it be through the law of assumption, just conscious manifesting in general, like anything, I don't care what it is that you use. But if you are manifesting a pet, this video is for you, because today what we're going to be talking about is how to manifest that pet of yours that you've been wanting maybe your entire life. Maybe you fell in love with a certain dog within the last year and you really want it. Like whatever it is, I'm going to tell you guys the amounts of ways that these pets can walk into your life because of your manifesting is unbelievable. This is why I always talk about being very open-minded. It's because this stuff just finds a way of working itself out. You never really have to worry about anything because everything always ends up coming through for you in the very best way possible. But number two, if you want something, you can have it, and that does not exclude pets. You can have your pet, you can have your dog, you can have your cat, you can have your iguana. I don't care what it is that you're manifesting. The whole point is that you just got to know that you can have it, because every pet that you want is already yours because you said so, and that's it. All right then. With that being said, let's get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about how to manifest that beloved pet of yours. As somebody who has already manifested a pet for myself, I will say that this is definitely something that is very easy. I mean, just like anything else within the law of assumption or manifesting in general, everything is easy to manifest. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that it's hard, because it's not. The hard part, if anything, is just staying strong within your mind. Staying strong-minded, staying confident, being about your shit. Like, that's the hard part. Really, it's not hard. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, some people think that this is a very weighing thing, but it's not. This is just general every single day life. Every day you have certain thoughts that you maintain. Why not just make those thoughts that you maintain and that do manifest into something wonderful, so that you can have something wonderful manifested in your favor? Okay then, right there. That's a point to make. All right. But okay, my love. So first things first, I'm going to tell y'all that it doesn't matter how this desire came to you, whether it be you fell in love with a cat that you saw online, or you met a dog that you were like, oh my god, I need this dog, or maybe you've just been wanting to have a domestic animal in your house for the longest time. It doesn't matter what it is. The whole point is that you have the intention to have this animal, and now you just got to know that you're gonna have it because you said so, and that's it. Okay, so upon you getting your intentions clear as to what kind of pet you do want in your household, the one thing I am going to tell you is that it is so unbelievably important, like I was just saying, to remain open-minded. Like, you have to be open-minded, because the amounts of ways that this can manifest into your life is not limited down to one thing. It's not just going to limit down to your parents saying, hey, you want to go to the pet store and get your pet? Like, absolutely not. It can literally be any way, shape, or form that your pet walks into your life. So remember to remain open-minded, okay? Because I remained open-minded and it just came to me. Super grateful for that, but you see, I just let it happen. It happened because I let it, and that's final, okay? So that's number one, being open-minded and staying open-minded. Now number two is just getting your mindset around the fact that you do have this pet right now. Like, you're gonna get this shit, and you know that you are, and it is already done because you said so, and that's it. And then staying there as well, okay? Being open-minded, you gotta stay there. Deciding on your desire and wanting it and needing it and getting that shit, you gotta stay there. You can't tell yourself that you have your desire, you have this, you have that, all this stuff, but then you're still looking at the what ifs, the buts, the hows, the this, the that, the stuff that discourages you. All that stuff needs to go and die, because today is the last day. Nope, yesterday was the last day that you decided to continue on entertaining shitty things, shitty mindsets, shitty beliefs that do not align with you any longer. Like, you're not gonna do that because you know better now, okay? So now that you got your intentions clear on what kind of pet that you want, or whatever pet it is, now is the time, like I said, to be strong-minded, to stay there, okay? You're not gonna ask yourself how it's gonna happen. You're not gonna ask yourself when it's gonna happen. You're not gonna do anything other than just trust the fact that it is already done for you right now. Yes, it is okay for you to wonder a little bit. You can wonder how, whatever. The most important thing though, bringing it back to my how to kill overthinking video, is that you do not sit there overthinking the hows though, okay? You can wonder how a little bit, but do not let that shit consume you, okay? I remember when a few years ago I was manifesting this cat that I now have in my household. Like, it is my cat now. I manifested that cat because of me staying strong to my desire. Like, I had to continue on persisting within the fact that I was gonna get this cat. And the way that this whole thing went down was pretty crazy, because it wasn't just me involved, it was another person who also wanted this cat and who also had more power than me, or so I thought, because this is prior to me knowing about the law of assumption. But within my reality at the time, they had more power than me because they were my managers. So can you imagine a worker and a manager both wanting the same thing? Like, initially speaking, from logical point of view that we don't think about the logics, but from a logical perspective, the the manager's probably gonna get what they want first before the worker does, because the manager has more power, right? So that was like the whole thing, you know. I was consistently thinking about, yeah, this is my cat, but oh my god, what if she ends up taking her instead? What am I gonna do? Blah blah blah. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, I did have my little moments, but I never let those moments define what was going to end up happening at the end of the day. I knew in my core that I was going to end up with this cat. I knew that everything was gonna work out in my favor. I knew that somehow I was just gonna get this cat. And I kid you guys not, my manager did actually end up taking her. She took her in for a week, okay? For a week, I thought she was officially gone. That was just it. She was gonna keep her, whatever. But I still knew, like, I felt in my heart, I was like, this isn't the end. Like, I don't feel like this is gonna be her cat, this is my cat. Like, I knew it, okay? I kept staying strong. I just knew somehow things were gonna work out. And guess what, guys? Like, guess what? My manager ended up texting me that week, the week after, and asked me if I wanted the cat back. Yeah, I wanted the cat back, bitch. That's my cat. You see, right then and there, I manifested it right back into my pocket because she never left my pocket. You know, I never let her leave my pocket, mentally speaking. Just because physically, my manager said, I'm taking her, I want her, and I got her, and then she did have her. I chose to still stay strong despite that period happening because I wasn't gonna settle for not having my fucking cat. I already knew the connection I felt with her. I already knew what was gonna happen. I already knew that I had my eyes set, and once I have my eyes set on a pet, it is over. I'm not kidding y'all. When it comes to pets, I do not play. If I feel in my heart that this cat belongs to me or this dog or whatever belongs to me, they're gonna belong to me because I said so. But you see, right here, me telling you this, you're thinking to yourself, ooh, if Electra wants a pet, she's gonna get a pet. That is a belief that I'm implementing onto y'all, as it is my belief already. You see what I'm trying to say? I already have confidence in the fact that I'm gonna get that pet regardless. And I'm saying it confidently, firmly, with intention of, yeah, I'm gonna get that pet regardless. And everyone watching this is like, okay, she's gonna get her pet regardless. And obviously it worked because she manifested it. You see right there. This is the energy that you have to continue to maintain within your own life. You want that Pomeranian so bad, that Frenchie so bad. Oh my god, they're so cute. You get that Pomeranian or that Frenchie because you have decided on the Pom or the French, and you stay there. You stay there long enough for it to be reflected within your reality, because I promise you it's going to be reflected. Somehow, your boyfriend's gonna come home saying, babe, guess what I got? A Pomeranian. Oh my god. Your sister's somehow gonna find a Frenchie on the street. Maybe one of your coworkers has the same exact cat that you want, but they can't take care of them any longer, so they're gonna give them up to you. You see what I'm trying to say here? Like, there are no limits to this shit, and I don't care what you think about it. I don't care if you think that there are. I don't give a fuck. Frankly, for the reason that I've done it myself. And if I can do it myself, me sitting here telling y'all that y'all could do the same thing should only be encouraging you all to do the same exact thing, because you all know exactly what you're doing. Everything. Because you said so and that's it. I've even had pets come into my life where I thought to myself, oh my god, how am I gonna deal with this? This is too much. Maybe a cat was given over and it was just too much to handle at first, but I always assumed this cat is going to be perfect. This cat is going to do amazing. This cat is gonna give me the peace and relaxation that I need. And then guess what? The cat always does. The cat ends up becoming a lot more peaceful, a lot more calm, a lot better. Just overall energy has completely changed because I have implemented that idea and assumption onto that cat. The cat doesn't consciously know, but the energy of the atmosphere has changed, and now the cat is doing what I wanted to do, and that's final. You see, everything ends up working out. So if you want that pet, you have to be stubborn about your pet. You have to just know, if I want this pet, I'm gonna get this pet, because you absolutely are, and that's it. You're not gonna settle for going to sleep at night without your beloved dog or cat or whatever right by your side. You want a parrot, bitch? You got a parrot. You want a ferret? You got a ferret. You want a chicken? You got a chicken. You want a cow? You want a whatever? You're gonna get all them farm animals because you said that you would, and that is final. This is your life. You know, it's actually even funny because I remember manifesting my dog when I was 10 years old without even me knowing that I was manifesting it. But you see, assumptions create. Ever since I was a kid, my mom always told me, we're not getting a dog, we're not getting a dog. No vamos a tener un perro porque ya es suficiente. Like, I've been hearing that my entire life. Okay? Actually, up until I was 10. That's when I was hearing that. But then, somehow, for my 10th birthday, my mom said, do you really want a dog that bad? ¿En serio quieres un perro? And bitch, I was like, yo quiero el perro porque sí quería. And I got that. Like, I remember the second. I remember the second that my mom told me. I remember where we were. I remember every single second of it because I was so amazingly shocked in the best way possible. Her alone saying saying, are you sure you want a dog? Okay, we'll see. Vamos a ver. That shit right there, ooh, I got pumped. I remember I was like, oh my God, we're getting a dog. I fucking knew we're getting a dog. And that was exactly it. You feel me? Even though after all those years, because it was years, it wasn't just like 1 or 2 years when I brought up the idea. Like, she was claiming that since I was a kid, like a little kid. She would just always say, no vamos a tener un perro. We're not gonna have a dog because it's too much, porque es demasiado, okay? I understood all that. I understood why she was saying that, but I really, really wanted this dog. So I just kept saying, I know I'm gonna end up with a dog. I know I'm gonna end up with a dog somehow. And I did, bro. I ended up with a dog because I said that I would, and that's it. So if you're watching this video right now and you know that you want this dog, this cat, this whatever, and you know that you really, really, really authentically do want that shit, genuinely speaking from the bottom of your heart to the tippy tops of your soul, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is time now for you to actually be on your shit long enough to actually see that manifest. Please stop asking yourself why this is so hard, why it's taking so long, what am I doing wrong? I've been saying I have the cat, so why don't I don't want to hear that shit, because that doesn't help you, for one. And number two, as the most powerful person, the creator of your reality, as everything that you are within this lifetime, why in the world would you be sitting around and literally letting that energy consume you? Like I said, it is okay to ask once or twice. Trust me, guys, like I even cried over this cat. I cried. I was upset. I said a few shits to my sisters about it. You know, I was mad. I was pissed off. But you know something that never changed? My will, persistency, and determination to have this cat in my life. I just kept on affirming and persisting. That was it. I just kept on saying, I have the cat, I have the cat, I have the cat, I have the cat, I have the cat. I just knew I was gonna have the fucking cat. And if you know something deep down inside, believe me when I say that thing does manifest with your permission. So please refrain from asking yourself so many questions to the extent of feeling so consumed by those questions where the energy is taking over and now you feel hopeless again. Absolutely not that energy, because you don't want that. You want better, you gotta get better. You want the most, you gotta get the most. No matter what it is, let things work in your favor, because this is your life. And in your life, you're going to get everything that you want and deserve, because this is your life. And that includes you having that perfect pet that you have had your eyes on since you were born. That pet is now yours, so now claim it. Stop thinking that it's too hard to have. Stop putting it on a pedestal. Stop thinking that your life would be complete if you had it. It is already complete. You're on the pedestal and you do already have it. So what's so shocking and surprising about that? Absolutely nothing, because it was already expected that you would have it, and that's final. If you're as stubborn as that when it comes to you getting what you want, believe me when I say you're gonna get what you want, and very, very fucking quickly. The process in which I fully manifested this cat being mine took about, I would say, 3 months, because right here, this photo is from December. This is when I first met the cat, okay? So she's really fucking cute. She was adorable to me. I loved her so much, and I still do, of course. But basically from there, I just had her around, but she was never officially mine, and that was something that I wanted to change. So this was in December where I met her, and then I just continued to be strong and strong and strong and strong, and then officially in March, at the beginning of March, she was returned back to me and she was officially mine. Now, I remember also in between, I was receiving a lot of birds before land signs, which are signs that your manifestations are manifesting, your desires are coming to you. And this was one of them. I remember that I was on YouTube and I saw a picture of this cat, like right here. And as soon as I saw it, I just knew that it was a sign. I just felt it. I knew. I was like, this cat is mine. Like these are all signs confirming the fact that I'm gonna have this cat, because I already do. This was also back in 2019. So I remember that, again, like I wasn't on the law of assumption or anything like that. I was just going off of my own intuition, knowing that I was gonna have this shit. I was definitely using the law of assumption to my advantage prior to me knowing about it. But I will tell you guys that because you do consciously now know about the law and you can use it fully to your advantage, you might as well do that and manifest your perfect pet. The pet's already there, I promise you. Wake up tomorrow and Shorty's right next to you. And I promise you, it will be, because it is already there, and that's it. And believe me guys, it definitely is it. But alright y'all, oh my goodness, thank y'all so much for watching my video today. That's basically it. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it from the bottoms of my heart to the tippy tops of my very soul, bitch. Like listen, I appreciate it and I love y'all so much. Thank you all so much for watching today. I intend truly that this video helped you out to the most of its ability within you manifesting your perfect pet, because guys, there's no reason for you to be settling for less, for you to be settling for a goldfish if you want a beautiful lion in your household. Just kidding. Please don't do that. Please don't get a lion. But within everything else, like, you deserve all the other shit. You know, I mean, you deserve the lion, but you get me. Let your dog be your lion. Let your cat be your lion. You got the most luscious, beautiful, gracious looking pet out here. You just gotta let it be yours. Stop worrying about when. Stop worrying about how. Stop worrying about but. Doesn't matter. If I did it with all those circumstances hanging over my head, y'all can do anything, okay? Y'all can do anything. anything. It's really just about you rising above the nonsense long enough for you to see everything work in your favor, especially when it comes to this pet. You want everything to be perfect, to be clutch, to be fine. So if you don't want to spend money on a pet, just assume to yourself that somehow you're gonna get a pet without you having to pay for it. Like someone's gonna bring you home a pet and you just have to trust that they will. If you say that you want this or that, very specific things when it comes to your desired pet, please grant yourself the reality in which you do have that pet manifested for you. Because it doesn't matter in which way you want to receive this pet, you just have to know that it will come to you, because it will. That pet will be given to you with everything included that you want and need for it. Everything will just be taken care of because you are assuming that, and you're sticking to that assumption, and you're not allowing yourself to assume that you can't have the pet that you want, even if it is that your dad said that you could never have a snake, you can never have this, you can never. Trust me guys, people's minds change, and it's all thanks to you because your assumptions are changing with it. With your assumptions changing, believe me, that person who told you that you can't have the pet, they're gonna conform, whether it be your husband, your whoever, they're gonna conform to what it is that you're saying because you know that you're not gonna settle for not having that pet. You said you got what you wanted, and that is final. And if you let that be final, you will be proven exactly why that is final, because it really is final the second that you say that it is, and that's it. Don't be afraid to pay attention to birds before land signs as well that your pets are manifesting in your favor, even if this video alone is a birds before land sign that you are manifesting your perfect pet, because even me making this video was very last second. I had the idea about an hour before filming for me to actually make this video about manifesting a pet, so I feel like, intuitively speaking, this is for a reason. I know that everything is for a reason, but this might be a very big, beautiful sign for you. You never know, but you will know if you're watching it and you see it. You know, trust me. But just know that that pet is already yours with your permission, with you saying that it is, with you claiming that it is, with you knowing, and that's final. Yes, it is, and that's it. I remember that when I was manifesting this white cat for myself, one of the other biggest birds before land signs that I received that kept me so positive, I remember I was like, oh my goodness, this is such a sign. This is it. I'm so excited kind of vibe. What it was this one video right here. It says how I manifested my dream cat, and look at the color of this cat. Like, are you kidding me? Can you see it? I don't even think y'all can see this, but whatever, I'm gonna put a picture right here. This is literally a white cat. It says how I manifested my dream cat Luis, a law of attraction success story. Yeah, right there. It's a law of attraction success story, even though like I don't be using law of attraction. I use a law of assumption. It kind of all goes to the same thing to let you know that what it is that you want, you're gonna get because you're staying true and staying consistent with that thing. That's really all there is to it. That's what she did. I don't really fully remember exactly what she did, if I'm being honest, but I know that she was stubborn about it, and that's exactly what I needed, and that's what I did, and that's how I got it, and that's it. So that right there just goes to show you guys that no matter what it is, you can have it. And I intend truly that you all do manifest your desired pets, because I know that you will, because I know that you deserve that, especially because a pet is a best friend. Like, truly, genuinely, a pet is a best friend. They're so cute, they're so loving, they're so there for you, they're so pure. I love animals so much. That's probably just my 6th house Cancer placement talking, but seriously, I do. And I intend that you all feel the same way for your beloved pets, for everything that you are manifesting and have already manifested, because the pet is already yours right here, right now, because you said so, and that's it. I'm super excited to see what you all manifest for yourself, all the wonderful pets that you get, because you do already have them and they do already love you so much. Just imagine them right there with you. That's another thing that I did. I would always imagine my baby right there with me, running around in circles like she always did, biting my fingers like she always did, meowing so cutely like she always did, all that stuff. I just imagined that it was a consistent thing and that was my life. Once I made the decision that this was my cat, she became my cat, and that is how simple this can really be for you if you allow it to be. And I intend that you allow it to be, because it's supposed to be, and that's it. But alright, my love, thank y'all so much again for watching my video. I intend nothing but the best for you all, truly and genuinely speaking. May God bless you all always, and please take care, everybody. And let honey, princess, fairy, pumple, scump, whatever, come into your life, bitch, because you want them to, and that's it. I don't care what name you got for your babies, just let them be yours. Like, you decide on the fur ball that you want to have, and then you get the fur ball, and then you treat it with the utmost respect, because it loves you more than anything, and it already loves you. This is not a process. This is not going to take forever for you to have. It is already done. Your pet is your everything, and it appreciates that because it knows what kind of wonderful owner it has, and that's you. And that's all because you allowed yourself to be the owner. You see, you didn't settle to let your manager take your cat, your beloved cat that you wanted so badly. You didn't settle for that. You didn't settle for your mom telling you you can't have a dog for the rest of your life, because you didn't want to settle for that. You got up and you manifested more because you knew that you deserved more. And I'm telling you guys right now, at the end of the day, no matter what it is, the only limit will always be yourself. If you succumb to you saying, okay, fine, we can't have it, fuck, whatever, That is you making a decision to not have what you want. So why would you do that if you know that you do want what you want? You know, it's different if you're kind of like whatever about it, but if you really do want what you want, you gotta stick it out. This is a dream that you have that has already come true for you, so why are you not supporting it? You have the freedom to do so. You have the freedom to have whatever you want. And if you have the freedom to have whatever you want, then please manifest whatever you want, because you deserve that, and because this is your life, because these are your rules, because this is everything that you've always wanted. This is all about you, and it really is all about you and about your beloved and blessed pet that you have manifested for yourself today. No matter what kind of pet it is, I promise you, it is already yours. It is already there. Please just stay strong with it and never put that thing, that little beautiful pet, on a pedestal, because it is not on the pedestal that you are on. You're on that pedestal still, and you having that pet would be a great addition. But do understand that you come first, and that you're still more powerful than that desire to have that pet, because you are the best and you are the most powerful. Your power is going to make everything happen though, okay? Remember who you are and never lose yourself within any kind of desire, no matter what it is. Just understand that it is already yours because you said so, and that's it. And that really is it, bitch. It really is. Bye. OMG, y'all, I just saw 444, the angel number of angelic protection. So take that as a sign that you are angelically protected as you manifest your beloved and angelically protected pet, okay? Make everything work in your favor. Assume everything to be something that's gonna help you get one step closer, because you are already there. Your dad's on board, your mom's on board, your siblings are on board, your household's on board. Everything is on board, including yourself, because you know better than to be settling for having no pet when you know that you want one, okay? You know that you want the pet, or 2 or 3 or however many pets that you want. Just know that the final result will be that you will get the exact pet that you want. And that even if you don't understand how or when or whatever, it's not gonna matter, because it's all gonna manifest for you regardless, like I was saying. This is all about what you're doing for yourself, all about the fact that you wanna get what you want, and all about everything that you've been doing to manifest this desire to be the way that you want it to be. This is your life. I didn't settle for less when it came to my cat or my dog. I went all the way the fuck in because I knew that I wanted them bad enough. And in fact, honestly, I manifested other pets that I have. I just didn't think about it because it didn't seem like such a big deal. But every single pet that I have now, I always said to myself, I'ma have this motherfucker, and I always did. They always ended up manifesting for me. That was just it. So really, guys, like, I'm telling you, if you stay stubborn enough, like, you gotta get what you want. You got it. Like, you just got to, because you said so. Like a Taurus, bitch. Be stubborn like a Taurus. And if you are just that stubborn, there's no way that you will never not get what you want. Like, you'll always get what you want because you said so, and that's it. All right, guys? So name your baby whatever it is. Be as cute as you want to be with them. Do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever. But just know that they are already yours because you said so, and that's it. Love that forever. Love our pets that we manifested so much because we did that shit, and we definitely did. You and I got that, and we absolutely do, and that's it. Bye.